Hi guys, welcome back to my new video. Cem and I just had an amazing weekend in Paris. While our main reason for being in Paris was to watch the women's badminton double finals at the Olympics, we also made time to explore the Louvre, see the Olympic Cauldron, enjoy delicious French cuisine and take a scenic cruise along the Seine River. Come along with us as we dive into all these experiences, starting with day 1 at the Louvre. The Louvre has 4 entrances, and this time we chose the carousel entrance. It's inside a shopping center, and you don't have to queue for as long compared to the other main entrance at the pyramid. As you can see, all I had to do was to show my ticket and pass through the security. We were inside the Louvre in under 1 minute. No queue. Funny thing though, you can tell where most the tourists come from by checking the languages of the guides. All the English and Chinese guides were gone. We managed to get an English one by asking a staff member in the museum. The first masterpiece that stopped us was the Nike of Samothrace. It's an ancient Greek statue showing the wind goddess of victory, standing proudly as if landing on the front of a ship. Walking through all the paintings in the Louvre, we really wanted to stop at every single one, but time didn't allow us to do so. We have to focus on the most iconic ones. The coronation of Napoleon captures the divine moment when Napoleon takes control of his destiny, placing the crown on his own head, a powerful symbol of his rise to ultimate power. Liberty leading the people symbolizes the spirit of revolution, depicting liberty as a powerful figure leading the people during the 1830 French Revolution. Like everyone else, seeing Mona Lisa was on our list. Look at this, you have to queue to get to the front for close-up shots. There are many interpretations of this painting out there, so I won't repeat them. All you need to know is she does smile and seems to stare right back at you. After admiring the paintings, we headed to the atrium where the sculptures are displayed under natural light. This is my favorite part of the Louvre. I love wandering around under the glass ceilings with trees and ancient sculptures. It's such a magical experience. The Louvre is so big that could easily take a few days to see everything. Unfortunately, we didn't have the luxury this time since we had plans for this afternoon, so that's all for us to see in the Louvre. Next, we headed to the Olympic Cauldron. It's located in the Tuileries Garden right next to the Louvre. Entry is free but restricted to pre-booked ticket holders. I reserved 2 tickets a week before our trip, but I saw many people being turned away because they didn't know the rules. I'm so glad I checked the website beforehand. The Olympic Cauldron this year is shaped like a hot air balloon. It stands 30 meters tall and features a 7-meter wide ring of fire. But here is the twist. Instead of using real fire, it creates a stunning effect with light and mist, making it eco-friendly. It also rises into the sky at sunset, symbolizing freedom and paying tribute to France's ballooning history. This unique design truly captures the magic of the Paris 2024 Games. After leaving the Cauldron, we took a quick metro ride through the lively street of Paris. Soon, we arrived in vibrant Pigalle neighborhood, ready for dinner. For dinner, we went to a restaurant called Bouillon Pigalle. Bouillon restaurants are traditional, affordable eateries serving classic French dishes like soups, stews, and meats. Originating in the 19th century, these bustling venues offer a taste of authentic French cuisine in a casual, communal atmosphere. For starters, we ordered onion soup, beetroot tartare, snails in parsley butter, and pig snout. I honestly thought it would be a whole pig's nose, but it came out looking like sliced ham, which I guess is easier for most people to accept. My favorite was definitely the snails. They are so easy to eat, so don't worry if you are not great with the tools, like me. It's not a problem. The snails are buttery and chewy with no weird taste. I highly recommend them. For the main course, we went with the classic dish, beef bourguignon. The beef was super tender and the seasoning was just perfect. After dinner, we took a sightseeing cruise on the Seine River. We passed by so many famous landmarks, but what really touched me was the connection between people. As our crews passed under each bridge, people on the boat and on the bridge waved at each other. Such a simple gesture, but it feels so heartwarming. Then we passed under the Olympic-themed bridge, where the flags of all nations were proudly waving. In that moment, I felt deeply moved. The Olympics truly bring people together, transcending race, religion, and politics. It was a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. We kicked off our second day in Paris with brunch at a traditional French tea room, Carette. It's famous for its exquisite pastries and rich creamy hot chocolate. It didn't take long for the waiter to bring our order and bring out the food. We ordered a pot of hot chocolate with whipped cream and a glass of fresh orange juice. I thought about mixing the cream with my drink, but come on, who can resist a spoonful of cream by its own? I couldn't help but take the first bite. I tried to mix the cream with the hot chocolate, but they don't fully blend. Don't get me wrong, it still tastes amazing. For food, I ordered a club sandwich and Cam ordered a bacon and cheese omelette, a croissant, a bun with butter and jam. My favorite was actually the omelette. It was so soft and creamy, it literally melted in my mouth. The sandwich was tasty too, but it was too big a portion for me. After brunch, we were finally heading to the most exciting part of the trip, the Olympics. We bought 2 tickets for women's badminton final last year. Badminton is one of the few sports Cem and I are familiar with, so we wanted to watch something we could fully understand and enjoy. I checked the schedule the day before. We were going to watch 2 matches, the bronze medal match and the gold medal match. The bronze medal match was Japan versus Malaysia, but for the gold medal match, it was China versus China. I was so happy because it meant I don't mind who won since I support China. The matches was held at Arena Porte de la Chapelle, one of the few venues Paris built specifically for Olympics. We saw clear directions as soon as we left the metro. The Olympic staff were super enthusiastic. They sang and danced along the way to the arena, making us feel very welcome. The security process was surprisingly smooth. I'd expected long queues, but it was all quick and easy. We brought 2 small Chinese flags to support the athletes as well. There was an outdoor badminton court for the audience to play while waiting for the match to start, along with a big Olympic logo statue perfect for taking photos. I loved that the organizer was so thoughtful. It was nearly the time. Follow me to go inside the arena.
Regardez sur la tête, les friches sont là aussi, les friches sont sur vos têtes. Voilà, c'est magnifique ça.
We could see the referee entering the room, followed by the players. Burley Tan and Dina Maralitaran from Malaysia, and Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida from Japan. I didn't record the whole game because you can watch the professional recording with commentary on the Olympics website. Here are just a few clips I caught while I was there. It was a tough game, and Japan won the bronze medal. A round of applause to all the players, and congratulations to Japan. We saw both Malaysian and Japanese supporters waving their flags during the bronze medal match, but as soon as it ended, the Chinese supporters brought out theirs. One thing for sure, for the gold medal match, everyone in the room was supporting China. The break between 2 games was short, and soon the Chinese player entered the room. The players in red tops were Jia Yifan and Chen Qingchen, and the players in the yellow tops were Liu Shengshu and Tan Ning. I will call them the red team and the yellow team for the rest of the video. The game started and both teams were playing hard, jumping high, making quick, agile moves, and fighting for every point on the court. I'm truly proud of all of them. One funny thing we noticed was that since they share the same coaches, during the strategy moments, they could only talk to their teammates. No coaches was allowed to avoid conflicts of interest. After the final point was scored, Jia Yifan and Chen Qingchen from the red team won the gold medals in women's badminton doubles at the Paris 2024 Olympics. Instead of celebrating by themselves, they shared the winner's flag with their fellow players from the yellow team and accept congratulations from the audience. News reporters immediately approached the winners for interviews after the game. Finally, after a short break, the winners were ready for their victory ceremony. They received their medals with a poster, and the Chinese national anthem was played following their victory. This wasn't the first time I'd hear the Chinese anthem in public, but I'd never feel this emotional. Watching the Chinese athletes give their all to win those medals made it feel so much more touching. They worked so hard, and in the end, they made it. I deeply admire their spirit and determination. This is the end of our Paris trip. From exploring the Louvre and seeing the Olympic Cauldron in the Tuileries Garden to cruising along the Seine River and enjoying delicious French cuisine, every moment has been unforgettable. Watching China win gold medals at the Olympics was a proud moment, and I truly feel that art and support connect us all. The Olympic spirit has come alive here in Paris, and this experience has been so unique. I know I will carry these memories with me forever. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you in my next video soon.